All right, you guys, I'm going to talk now because I don't see them. But my husband said, he's like, hurry up, go get your shoes on and come to the front of the house where the driveway is. And he said that he saw 2 bucks and wow, what was it? 2 bucks and 2 does? Oh man, we have not seen a buck since we've lived here. But yeah, well, I saw a deer the other day with Zion when I had to go to Staples. And on the way home, there was a doe that was over there. She was huge. I'm like, wow, I haven't seen a deer that big around here. But yeah, anyways, they ran off that way. I missed it. Darn it. Well, I will catch them again. We've had a lot of deer around here lately. Our neighbors, they usually feed the deer. But the deer normally go towards the back of her house, so we don't really see them. But lately the deer have been coming towards the front of her house. And also we were coming home one day and there was a deer that was like right around here, but then it ran off. So the deer kind of come through their yard back there and then cross through here and then go between our 2 houses and towards the back. It's like they know that we have a fence or something. Now I have seen them jump the fence one time, which was crazy. They can jump, that's for sure. But, darn it, I missed it. I would have really loved to see I would have really loved to see a buck. And to see 2 bucks. Man, how big were their horns, babe? Okay, so they're still fairly young, but big enough. Hey friends, Jennifer here with Marrero Family Farm. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. Just wanted to bring you guys along and show you the little critters that we haven't shown you in a while. Everybody just got finished eating. But there was the little piglets were out here chomping on some food. And maybe they'll come back. They love to escape. But we've got these are the ducks over here. Those guys are the ones that were born in July. And they're getting so much bigger. And they are still not people friendly, but they'll come up when they know that food is around. These roosters here are the ones that were born, oh gosh, back in June, I think? Yeah, they were born about May or June. And they're starting to grow up and look really, really pretty. They're just so pretty. Oh, yeah, we got chickens fighting over here. I don't know what's going on. Why are they fighting each other? Jeez. Guys, I don't know what's going on with these chickens. Everybody's acting crazy. I think it's because the males are over here and it's getting them all feisty and... No? I know nothing when it comes to chickens, to be honest with you. So, these two, here's some piglets. These two are kind of squaring each other up a little bit. Here come the piglets. They're so funny.
Here you go, boys. I mean, girls.
They're girls. All 4 of them are girls.
Here you go, girls.
Come on, girls.
Here. Here you go, girls. Come on, girl.
They're so cute. They're so cute. We just absolutely love them.
Black sock.
They are really, really hard to handle, though. I have not been able to hold them except for when they were first born and like the week after they were born. But other than that, I have not been able to handle these piglets. I know that I would be able to handle them if we put them in a smaller area, of course. But we put them in a bigger pen because of Mama. And I wanted her to get some more room because she was getting stiff in her back legs. And I know that she needed just more room to walk around and stuff like that. So she's over in her pen over there with the male duck. We had to put him in there because he was just going into our neighbor's yard and causing all kinds of problems. So, yeah, so she's back there, and the babies just kind of come in and out. But they don't leave the yard. They stay very close by. And, look at this guy. Isn't he so pretty? I love the orange on him. The orange and the copper. Just super bright, super pretty. And then the three amigos. The little waddlers. Too cute. I mean, I'd love to keep her.
No.
And he says no. We can't just keep one?
No.
Why not?
You got Peppa.
I know we have Peppa.
You need something from a different breed.
Like a Cooney.
No. Different outside.
Same breed.
You can't breed them to their mom.
Same breed, different litter, you mean?
Yeah.
You like the mini Juliana breed? You do? You wouldn't want to do something that's a little bit more versatile for people, maybe easier to sell rather than just pet size?
No, because those are the ones that eat more.
Well, not necessarily.
Very necessary.
Coonies, you don't really have to feed more. But they're key. Well, financially, I mean, if we're talking farm status here, and you know, I mean, if you guys know that in order for a farm to work properly, you have to breed animals. Unless, of course, you're just doing like produce kind of farm. The only other way that a farm actually makes money is from breeding their animals and selling them, whether it's cows, donkeys, llamas, alpacas, emus. I mean, whatever it is, you're either selling eggs, selling produce, or selling the animals. And here on our farm, we've just been, as far as me, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband's the one that works a full-time job. So the extra income that we get is basically from breeding and selling our animals. Now, we started that originally with the goats because, of course, we milk our goats, and the only way to keep your goats in milk is to breed them because they have to have an offspring in order for them to continue staying in milk. And that's kind of what started it. And then we got into the mini Juliana piglets or pigs, and the piglets were so much fun. This is our second litter that we've had here on the farm. The first litter, Peppa had 5 females and 3 males. And they were all sold pretty quickly. Now, I don't know if it's maybe just the timing of the year or something like that. I think when Peppa had her last litter, it was probably closer to income tax time. And I think more people tend to purchase animals around that time just because they have more money in their pocket. But we were able to sell all 8 of those fairly quickly. Now, these piglets here, they are only, well, put it this way, they'll be 6 weeks old on the 19th. So they are still very young and not ready to go to their new home yet. But the last time I had a few of them sold before they were even old enough to go, people put down deposits on them and they were able to watch them from the live cam. But we'll take a walk out in the pasture. We haven't been out here in a while. Let's go out this way and show you what is going on over here. My male goats today were acting so wild, just completely wild. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but when me and the kids came back from vacation, my husband had some friends come over and dig a trench through here. And I'll tell you what, ever since this trench was dug, we do not get an overflow of water through here. Just a lot of heavy thunderstorms. But we won't really know how good this area is until it's like, oh gosh, probably right before winter starts or right in the beginning of spring. But either way, I mean, this is pretty deep. Yeah, so it's about maybe a foot and a half. He says 10 inches, but that is so... Look, that's where my foot is, and the wall is up on the top here. So it's almost about like 2 feet, I would say. I've got to literally stretch to get up. Yeah, it's nice and deep, so the water is going to flow really, really good. There's a natural spring that starts way down that way. I've talked about this in some of my other videos, but the spring always comes through here, but there is an overflow that used to go over that way. But I definitely believe that this has stopped a lot of that issue. So the boys are being boys, wild and crazy, all of them, including the human boy, always wild and crazy. And then Sergeant, he is like an absolute mess over sticks. This guy will just do anything for a stick. Anything at all. And I'm going... Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He bit his finger. What a goofball.
Run.
He almost threw you right into that. Or the gate. So the neighbors that are behind us, not the new neighbors that moved in over here, but the neighbors that are in that house over there, apparently they keep on putting out corn. We've been seeing a lot more deer. So that's been really nice. He just threw another stick for him. He's so fast. For such a big dog, he gets tired quick though. He could do it a few times, but then he's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so worn out. Oh, my word. Oh. And then these guys, hey boys. Hi stinkies. They're stinkies. Stinky stinkies. My goodness. You boys just stink so bad. Look at your face. Look how dirty you are, Peter. Peter, look how dirty you are. That beard, though, my goodness. If you were just a little bit more on the white side, you sure would be handsome. My word. What a handsome boy with a dirty face. Oh, my gosh. You guys, look at that face. And Zorro, you can't see how dirty Zorro's face is. And Zorro was getting a long beard, but I don't know what happened. If you notice, it's cut. We don't know if he got it caught in something or if one of the pigs ripped it. I mean, don't know. Because if you look here at Geo's younger. Look how long his beard is. He's so handsome, Geo. And of course, if I'm out here being loud, we'll never see a deer. You can see the deer go behind her house. I'm trying not to trip. And I'm looking around at the same time just to see if I see anything in the woods. The woods they're cleaned up on this side, which is kind of cool, so it's easier to see. But then once you get over here, this is a different neighbor's yard, and they haven't touched anything in the back of their property, so it's still pretty thick. So if the deer go in Over here, you would never see them unless they're close. Thought I heard something in there. But I don't see it. Deer are a pretty stealthy animal. So, if they're in there, I probably would never know. But usually they jump from that side of the woods and jump their fence and then go back there because that's where they feed them. But I don't think I'm going to see anything today. Just to give you kind of a view of our yard. Let me come down here where the trees won't be in the way. So I like it here. Unfortunately, we do have to move south, but it's a nice area. Huh, Sergeant? You like it here too, don't you? Don't you, buddy? Don't you, boy? Yeah. It's a good place, huh? Yeah. So we'll find out. Oh, I'm sorry I poked you in the eye. Come here. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You jumped up. You hit my finger. He went to go jump and I poked my finger in his eyeball. I don't know if you guys saw in the last video. I think it was the last video anyways, where I was talking about how Lady, my female Rottweiler, and Sergeant here, might have possibly mated. We will be finding out soon enough. Dogs are generally pregnant for 62 days. So we should be finding out within the next, oh gosh, I would say month, whether or not we can notice a difference. But hey, look who it is. My favorite sidekick. My favorite girl sidekick, I should say. Let's make sure that's clear. My favorite female sidekick. Oh, careful. You know how cuckoo he gets for sticks. Don't throw it next to me.
Sergeant, stay. Sergeant, it's right here. It's right here, Sergeant.
She tricked him. Everybody tricks him. Oh, she got him that
It's
time. Good boy.
Okay,
He's such a good boy, but he doesn't drop his sticks. Hey, don't scratch me. Don't scratch anybody with that stick. Good thing it's a little stick and not a big one.
Yeah, I like giving him
Little ones.
stick.
Yeah. They're easier to throw. You think she's pregnant? So we had her AI'd. It's been a little over a month, like a month and a week, I think.
Is this a bone?
Man, it's really hard to tell. This side is definitely full. You could see it's round here. But this side here is low and out. So I'm not really sure. What, the way her belly sits? Is that what you're talking about? Or
Yeah, like one side is normal and then one side is skinny.
yeah. So it's really hard to tell. It's still fairly early. So no way of... I mean, we could have a vet come out and palpate her. But even then, I don't feel like that's completely accurate. Sorry, I know I'm showing you guys her back end, but yeah, you see how low she's sunken in right here and low and sticking out. But like I said, it's only been a little over a month, so I'd be very surprised if it's that much a difference. I know she doesn't have bloat. She's just nice and full right now because I just got finished eating. But she is always like on this side, depending on how she's standing. But you know, you could see her ribs a little bit on this side. Let's see her other side. But she's in good shape. I mean, she's a little bit on the thinner side. I would definitely like to see her with a little bit more meat on her bones. We give her a lot of food. She gets beet pulp. And, hi Daisy. Hi pretty girl. You get oats and beet pulp and you get grain. and you get all kinds of good stuff. But she's still just on the thinner side. Like, I hate seeing these ribs right here. And I know she's a dairy cow, and, you know, that's a normal thing to see ribs. But I just don't like to see it. I don't like to see thin animals. I like to see nice, solid, thick animals. I don't mind the sunken in part here. I know that this is very normal for dairy cows. But like once this starts and like this right here, I don't like to see that. But we're really trying. We've been trying for the last few months, trying to put some meat on her. And, you know, not only do we make sure that she's fed quite a bit because we think it's a possibility that she's pregnant, but also because we're milking her. And when you milk a cow, you need to feed them at least 10 pounds of grain. So she's definitely getting that. This guy here, he gets a little feisty in a hormonal way, let's just say. Come here, my Zeke. He's a good boy. We have moved the chickens out in this area here. They've been stationed in this spot for a few days, so I am not really sure what my husband's plans are. They're all out. Look, we've got these two chickens right here. I can only imagine where the other ones are. My exciting news for you guys is that, let me duck down, is that our fourth bedroom is almost complete. We have the floor put in, and we just have to put in the baseboards and the doors, and then we'll be pretty much done with that room. The baseboards and doors and the window trim. And there's one, I do have to run and pick up some more flooring, but I have a video that's coming out for you guys that's going to show you the whole process, not the entire process of putting everything together, but just showing you like the beginning stages of what it looked like before, during, and after. I was talking to my neighbor over here, yesterday or 2 days ago, and because my ducks were going in her barn eating her food, the chicken food, and we were looking out over here. I see one. There's one. You see him? So the neighbor's been feeding grain, and yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a couple. I see one. Oh, wow. I finally got them on video. Now, I did not get the buck. Apparently, my husband saw 2 bucks with some good-sized horns that were with 2 does, and I wonder if those are the does. Hold on, there's another one. Hold on. See her? Right there. She's staring at me. She's very curious. I don't know if those are the same ones or not, but very curious to know what I'm doing. Huh. Usually they get like timid, and if they see you or hear you, they will run. But I guess they feel the food is more important than running. So cool. So very cool. We've lived here for, oh gosh, a little over 2 years now. And, you know, we see deer here and there, but not as frequently as we've been seeing the deer. Timmy, you're so handsome. You're a cute little Timmy, Mr. Timmy. I don't see them. So. But anyways, you guys saw them. We have deer. Starting to get a little dark out. Are you peeing on yourself, mister? Yuck. Oh, yucca. But this guy right here. So that is it, you guys, for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing some deer. I told you we had deer on our property somewhere. It's not often that we see them, but it's nice that I've been able to catch them and put them on video for you guys. But everybody's doing really well here, and the piggies are getting so big. They're so cute. And that's it. I ask you guys that if you know anybody looking to purchase a home in North Alabama, please have them message me here on YouTube, or they can find me on either Facebook or also on Instagram or TikTok or one of those. And it's a really nice property. The inside of the house is starting to look really nice as well. Well, it's always been nice since we put our finishing touches on it, but with that 4th bedroom, you guys will see the reveal of that soon. So make sure that you hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I post that video, because that's going to be pretty neat to see how it was an attic space and how you can turn an attic space into an actual living area. So yeah, I'm pretty tired with all of that stuff that's going on, and we're just always busy doing things. So until next time, you guys, just be blessed, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.